Lion Team, how's it going? Here we are here with another show, the featured Lion Team sponsor, and we have an amazing individual for you today. I'm super excited. But before I get into all of that, I need to tell you something, okay? The thing I need to tell you is that a lion is a lover. A lion is a leader. A lion is a giver. And a lion strives to be the best version of themselves. A lion always expands themselves because a lion understands this notion. Lion stands for love influences others naturally. And in a lion team, that's exactly what we're doing. We're building a foundation of the fact that love influences others naturally. And today, our guest is someone that lives by this message, this core message, and everything she does. I'm super excited to have her. And so now, Sasha Esparza, she is a life coach. She is also a qualified lion coach, which means that out of the 4,000 members in the lion team, there's only 3 or 4 lion coaches. And so she's one of them out of 4,000 individuals. So she's very, very great wealth of wisdom. And so, Sasha, I would like to ask you, why did you join a lion team? Tell us about that.
Yeah, why did I join the lion team? By the way, I loved the music that you were playing. I was really jamming to it, so that's cool. Why I joined the lion team? I've had this thing for the past year or so to make a movement on the planet. And some way, somehow, it correlated with your vision too. So when you asked me to join the lion team, there was no second thought about it. It was a yes, let's do this, let's create a movement. And thank you, because I know you've started that like a year before or 2 years ago. And a year ago is when I started my journey with you. I hired you as a life coach. And then, fast forward, I became a life coach, and to be part of this, it was a no-brainer because it aligns with my vision as well.
Wow, yeah, lion vision, making an impact on the planet. That's one thing I love about it. I've noticed that everyone that joins the lion team, they have this level of wanting to make a world impact in a way that's not as like obligatory or so many rules or restrictions. They can fully be themselves and change the world how they want to. And so Sasha's also, she's a lion coach. She's actually a moderator. So she's one of the leaders of the lion team as well. So she's really the epitome of all of that. So Sasha, if we can get to know you a little bit, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and a fun fact that most people don't know about you.
Okay. So I am originally from LA, from California, small little city of like 10 blocks around, kind of one of the border cities of the LA County area. And let's see, I was married into a toxic relationship. And about 4.5 years ago, I decided I needed a divorce because either one of us was going to end up in jail or dead. And I know that's hardcore, but I feel like I need to start sharing my story because I found I'm not alone. And a lot of people in that suppressed emotion feel that they're alone. And I'm here to lift those people up and show them that grace and that there is a way out. And so fast forward to today, I started my spiritual journey about 2 years ago, and you kind of saw me in some of my lowest points where I was really depressed, had loads of anxiety, and the overwhelming feelings and the in-betweens. And I just took on the journey of changing, of wanting that change. And now we're here. Now I'm able to get to be part of a beautiful movement and changing the world. And on my Facebook, I put that I've been working so hard on myself to make an impact in the world, and I really stand by that. And I truly appreciate your support as well. And that we kind of lean on each other with Sky and Jalen and you and me.
Nice.
And a fun fact about myself is I am a second degree assistant instructor martial artist. Um, yeah. Yes. And the movements and everything. I stopped practicing right before my marriage, and I haven't practiced since. But dude, if I can go back and like join a dojo again, and have the time and the money, which is what I'm thriving for, as I would so go back to a dojo or a kickboxing place, etc. So that's a fun fact.
Yeah, that's a pretty fun fact. And that fact's not fun for somebody to try to mess with you. Can you imagine walking up on her? She minding her own business. You walk up on her, you like, give me your money, and she's like, what? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Like when you know when they say like second degree, like technical terms before they say like martial arts, it's like the more technical. I'm a fourth degree, experiential, like qualified, like yeah. The more words in front of martial arts, the more she's gonna kick your tail. That's what it is. That's what it is. So that's amazing. That's amazing. So tell us about your business. Tell us about your coaching practice.
Yeah. So my coaching practice is based around my experience and the experiences of others. So I took what I've gone through in the past maybe, I would say 30 years. And that's weird, right, to say, because I'm 32 right now. But as we grow, we're conditioned to be certain people sometimes by society. And that's how I felt, right? And so it took me 30 years to really hone down on what was really going on up here and in here. And so I grabbed all of those experiences and the people that I've spoken to and put it together into helping people, into self-development, into talking to them through their anxieties or feeling overwhelmed is two of the major key points that I put into listening to other people's stories, because we all in a way are struggling with anxieties in our own ways. I mean, the way anxiety hits me doesn't hit you in that way, right? And getting myself through like alcoholism and anger and depression and anxiety, all of that comes into my practice. It's basically honing in on why you're doing things. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, you've had experiences that you're able to work through, and those experiences allowed you to gain wisdom to help others in a very profound way.
Yeah.
And so if we could talk about like your avatar, like your one person you help, like if someone's watching this, what are some of the biggest problems your client faces, or the person you're helping? What is some of the biggest problem they faces?
One of the biggest problems that I know I can assist with is feeling overwhelmed and having anxiety, and feeling like there's no way out. That individual would feel like there's no way out, and it really is. And so far I've been talking a lot more with women about that struggle, and I think men go through it too. I've had a couple guys that have expressed to me how they feel, and I truly believe that anyone that's suffering from anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, depression, feeling like they can't get out, are definitely individuals that I know I can help. I'm more of a transformational coach before I am an entrepreneurial coach, because I believe that the mindset is very powerful to get you to where you want to be.
Yeah. Someone with anxiety, overwhelmed, and people really dealing with those issues are people that you can really help with. And I think I like how you said that you're a transformational coach first, because it's about transforming the mindset and who they are as a person, and then entrepreneurial in addition is that, which really entrepreneurship is just someone's vehicle to make the change in the world they want to make. You know, it's just it's almost like the spider web to the spider that wants to impact lives. It's just a vehicle to impact lives. And so I like how you focus on that, like spider, you focus on the individual first before you go into the business side of things, which, don't get me wrong, you'll get to that. But at the same time, you got to have everything, you know, in place first. So I think that's absolutely amazing. You know, so what are some of your modalities, you know, like how do you help people that are struggling with anxiety, overwhelming, and things of that sorts?
Yeah, so I develop what I call my serene signature system. And what we do on step 1 is really being vulnerable to what is not serving you anymore, to really realizing and feeling what it is that makes you feel that anxiety, and that depression and everything else that falls into in between. So that's step number 1, and we would get raw, because that's what I did. I mean, I had to get really raw and just really wonder what in the world was going on in order to open up. Step number 2 is expressing that, kind of like really dissecting it. So going back, step 1 is finding it out. Step 2 is expressing it. Because once you start letting it out, that's where the healing kind of starts, the transformation starts. And when you want to start talking about it and start writing about it, that's where that release comes out. And step 3 is I would take my clients through theta meditation. Some people have gone through that with me already, and theta meditation is going through a meditation that takes your brain into, like when you're sleeping, you go into these theta waves, or when you're like 5 and 6, you are this being of just curiosity and openness. And so we start to really hone in on what may have been the cause of why you're a pleaser, on why you are hypervigilant or are such a hyperachiever. And we go through the sabotages of life that may not be helping us. And step number 4 is implementing processes that will help with that. So I shared this on one of the Lion Connects Sunday nights, where maybe if you're going through an overwhelming feeling, you catch that feeling, and before sticking to it, you do what I've done and I love, is you have that feeling, you stop, you pause yourself, you know, you're aware of it, and you get the 2 pads of your fingers, index or middle, whichever you feel better, and you start rubbing them ever so gently, and you really feel the ridges of your fingertips, and the sensation that you start getting, it will bring you to a state of sage, a state of calm, and you're basically rewiring your brain from that fight or flight type of situation. Like your brain is always fighting, maybe sabotaging, maybe going over here a lot of, oh, I'm an idiot, or I'm not smart enough, or how dare you do that, judging the other person. And what you start doing is you start rewiring your brain into feeling more calm, feeling maybe compassion, love, maybe creation, maybe feeling a bit more innovated. And it would be tools and exercises that I would provide in order to start moving from this part of your life of darkness, let's be raw, to a lighter part of you, to a more happier, a more true, authentic you, which is what I learned from you when we were doing life coaching and I first started. You're muted.
That is the quote of 2020, 2021. I had a t-shirt, it'll say, "You're muted." That's like the quote of 2020, 2021.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I want to say that's really, really deep. I love how you really focus on helping people, listening to them, helping them with modalities of getting in touch with that spirit, like that joy, like self of them, because so many people are struggling with feeling overwhelmed, super anxiety. And I can definitely imagine that, sessions with you would be just the epitome of transforming all of that. And I say that, like, I know we don't work together, but I draw inspiration from you as well, because you're just so kind and you're so gentle and you're so patient, and there's so many people out there that just need someone that's patient to understand them from a neutral perspective, who can actually help them get to the next level of themselves and the next level of their business goals as well. So I just acknowledge you for that. So if you were, let's say you were talking to that, that one lion, you can help, what lion wisdom would you be able to give? Give us some lion wisdom.
Lion. The first two words that came to me were patience and grace.
Mm-hmm.
And patience, because just yesterday, I had someone reach out and talked about a quote saying, "The pot fills itself with every drip of water." And I had responded prior to that sometimes I feel that things should be a certain way by now for me, and I don't really realize the transformation that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And with that comes grace. With that comes not being so hard on yourself, or myself. I'll put myself on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
And not being, basically not being hard on myself, and realizing that even though I'm not over here yet,
Mm-hmm.
there's that transformation that's still happening in that growth. And that I truly believe that I'm not completely healed. And I don't know if anybody would ever be completely healed unless you're like a hardcore monk out in like Mount whatever, wherever they meditate out in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
In Thailand or something.
Yeah.
And so, I think that to put it in a nutshell is have grace and patience for yourself.
Yeah. I love that a lot. Yeah. Is there like an echo after I talk?
I think there's an echo on your side. Yeah.
My side? Okay, one second. I think.
You're muted, so I can't hear anything.
How do I sound now? Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Still an echo?
No echo.
Okay, cool.
Oh, there's the echo.
What?
It just came back.
It did?
Mm-hmm.
I got this new microphone. I'm trying to figure it out, this blue Yeti microphone. So if anyone is wise as watching this, how do you work these microphones? I mean, sometimes it speaks with an echo, sometimes it doesn't. It's super sensitive. It's a really good microphone. It just, sometimes it acts up, so.
Jalen.
Jalen. Mm-hmm. Connect with, or if you're watching this video, feel free to comment, ideas you may know, or what kind of microphone you have, feel free to comment those as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's some really, really good lion wisdom you shared there, Sasha, and I'm really grateful that you're able to be such a guiding voice and a guiding light for those. And so is it okay if anyone watching this right now, whether you're in the Lion team, whether you're watching this on LinkedIn, YouTube, wherever you're watching this from, that if you mention Lion or Lion team, could they get like maybe a session with you for no charge at all? Can we do that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good idea, so that's, I'm going to make that a banner. So no charge for one session with Sasha. We're going to put that on there right now. No charge for one session. No charge for one session with Sasha. And what is your email address? Or what would be the best way someone can book that session with you? Email, or how would you like them to contact you?
Let's go through Calendly.
Okay.
So calendly.com / Sasha Serene.
I'll put it .com / Sasha SERENE.
Yes.
SERENE.
Mm-hmm.
Cool bean. So calendly.com / Sasha Serene, and that right there will allow you to book a session with her. And there's somewhere, put Lion Team, Lion Coach, or wherever you see the option in there, and then that'll qualify you to have it at completely no charge, and you can have that 45-hour-long session with you, and it can really go deep into it. I would definitely highly recommend Sasha.
45 minutes, 45 hours would deprive me of my sleep.
Okay, 45 minutes. If you get a 45-minute session, and I tell everyone, just be 100% vulnerable. This is completely my opinion. Every individual needs to have a life coach or some type of mentor in their life. Every individual needs a coach in their life. Everyone needs to have electricity. Everyone needs water. Everyone needs air. Everyone needs a coach, man, because a coach has the ability to hold you accountable to those goals. Like a lot of times you'll have goals, or you'll have places you want to be, or a person you want to be. You want to, heal a relationship. And most people think they got to do it by themselves. I got to do it on my own. And they'll be doing it for years on their own. And then just 3 months, 4 months with a coach, it can all transform, or even start the process of transforming. So guys, take advantage, take advantage for that one, no charge for one session with Sasha. Go to the Calendly, which you can see right here, calendly.com / Sasha Serene, and really, pour into her, because she's a wealth of information. You see, so if you're watching this from the Lion Team, guys, I love you so much. This movement, I think now at our group, how many members we are? Last year we were around just under 1,000, 800, 700. How many we're at now?
We have about 4.3, 4.4.
So yeah. 4.4 thousand members nationally and internationally right now in the Lion Team. So if you're watching this, you're not in the Lion Team, there's a link in the captions of this as well. And just go to facebook.com and just search the Lion Team. You'll see the logo right up there by Sasha. The logo is right up there, right by Sasha. Try to get your finger up.
There you go.
And it's a Facebook group, because everyone deserves to be a part of a positive community. And the thing about our community is that not only are we, connecting with each other deeply, but we're actually growing together in personal development, spiritual development. We're growing together. We're healing together. We're traveling together. We're talking about making trips out of state to go together. So if you're watching this, you have a welcome invite to the Lion Team, and we would just love to have you here. So that being said, all right, that was our featured Lion Team sponsor call. It was actually the first time we successfully used this new platform, StreamYard, with the logo down there, and
yeah,
it's cool. It's cool.
Can I share something real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick. So I went to St. Louis with my partner John a few months ago, and we ordered a Lyft. And we ordered a Lyft to take us back to our Airbnb. Mm-hmm. And I'd never seen this before, but I saw my name in like a flashing light and this little thing. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. I love that look. I mean, sometimes we have to toot our own horn, right? Yeah. And I was like, I love that. I love that my name is showing up somewhere. And it's like Sasha. And right now it's Sasha Esparza, life coach. So I thought that was really cool. I manifested my name to be showing up somewhere.
Well, hey,
that isn't a Lyft.
I got one for you. How about what if we did? What if your name manifested like this, Sasha? And what if I'm like, this happened? Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
Thanks for making that real.
Oh yeah, there you go. So all right, that's it. Remember, Lion's a lover, Lion's a leader, Lion's a giver, Lion's a positive community, Lion's everything you want it to be. Always trust the process. Anything that's happening is meant to happening. And with that being said, Simba and the lion coach, Sasha Esparza, out.
Bye, guys.
Peace.